Hey, this is Zamora. This is my video number 10 for my mini video series. Today I'm talking about decision making in the classroom. I just noticed I don't have a haircut. Okay. The academic decision making in the classroom. So since I got over the classroom, since I got the lead of the classroom, Mrs. Poppy has let me plan the whole lesson for the students. So when I start working with Miss Poppy, I noticed that she has vocab and then uh, explaining lecture, and then we apply with experiments. We have or just apply content, or we play with it, and then we assess. I've been following this routine because I think it's really helpful for the students to review, introduce, and then we explain it to them, we talk to them, we read about it, we research, and then we work with it. They apply to the content, they get to work with it like by experiments, if it is possible, modeling, or just making their own like models. So after they master it using these hand-on activities, we assist. We before we assess, we usually have reviews days for the students who need to review the content, and for students who need to master it, we also have those challenges for them the same days, so we can have them master it and challenge it. For the lesson planning, we always focus on for the content. We focus on the standards that we need to meet a certain lesson. We have this curriculum that it always gives us a lot of work, but it always talks a lot of other things besides what they need to focus on. And for this age of students, I think it's really important to just go to the point sometimes. Not just going to the point, but going to the point first, and then we can relate it with real scenarios. Because on the curriculum that we have right now, it relates to a scenario first, and then introduce you the topic, which is not helpful for some students who get confused. Like with the water cycle, we were focusing on how the water cycle helps pilots, and even though it's a very interesting topic to relate it with, the students weren't getting engaged because some of them don't even have never traveled in airplane. They don't know anything about airplanes or traveling in the air. So it was easier to relate to introduce the water cycle and then how it affects traveling in the air. So that's how we plan. Uh, Something that I have noticed um about the thinking behind instruction is how students are gonna understand it, and I think I feel that I'm very good at it because I'm learning the content with them, because this is the first time I'm teaching natural space science. So most of this content is new for me. Besides, I learned it in Spanish and I'm learning it in English. Like I'm learning all the content, all the concepts, and how they relate it. Because for this, um, I don't think I ever talk about air pressure, air currents, or ocean currents in my school, or I don't remember anything about it. So I think reviewing this content or learning it with them, it's very easy to for me to teach it, because since I'm a second language, I'm a second language learner, second language, I'm a learner. I'm an English learner as a second language. I try to make everything as easier to learn as I can for myself. So I'm delivering the same instruction to the kids. Um and that's like something that I feel that it's something that I learned to be able to teach content well, is to be able to learn it too, because I think a mistake that my cooperating teacher always makes is she assumes that some of the students already know the content, or she thinks it's very easy to learn the way that she does it because she already knows it. Like we have this article where they were talking about high and low pressure and how some athletes use it to exercise, and she made the comment that that was something really odd, that she already knew the content without thinking about the students or myself that never thought about that context teaching about pressure. So I think the best way of teaching is learning it first and finding the best way to teach it as you were talking to someone who will never never heard about science in their life. And I think that's it. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.